Hello everyone. And today's topic for our CCNA course is FTP, which stands for File Transfer Protocol. FTP allows computers or servers to transfer files over the network. For example, if you wanted to download something from an FTP server, it will use the FTP protocol. It would also use this protocol if you wanted to upload something to the FTP server. There are different ways to connect to an FTP server. You can use a browser, File Explorer, or a client such as FileZilla. FTP uses two ports, which is TCP/21 and TCP/20. Why does this protocol use two ports? Well, let me show you. When you make a connection to the FTP server, it actually makes two connections. The first one is the command port. And when you make this connection, it actually uses port 21. And when the FTP server receives this request, it makes a connection using the data port. And it opens the connection through port 20. And when this port is open, this is when you actually can transfer files in between your PC and the server. And this is what we call an active session. There's two sessions. There's an active and there's a passive. I'll go over the passive after this one. So the issue with active session is that if you had a firewall, the firewall will actually block this connection, port 20, because FTP server actually initiated this connection. So this will be blocked, then you will not be able to transfer data. This is why they made something called a passive connection, which I'll show you right now. So with a passive connection, the PC will connect to the FTP server and it'll connect over port 21. It'll connect over port 21. So instead of the FTP server initializing a data connection, the PC will actually send a pass v request, which is basically asking the FTP server, hey, which port can I connect to so we can transfer data? The FTP server will send a port number to the PC, a random port number. It could be 6035. So PC1 would actually connect to FTP server at port 635 or any random port that the FTP server gives. So when this happens, the firewall does not block it because it was initialized by the PC, not the FTP server. So by then, you'll get to transfer data without any blockage. Now, the issue with this, the issue with FTP is that it's unencrypted. It's not encrypted, so everything transferred on here is in plain text. So if there was a hacker here, he can see everything that goes through this wire, which is something you don't want to have. So there's ways around this. And the ways around it will actually be in part 2 of the video, where we'll talk about FTPS, SFTP, and TFTP. And that's it for today. So if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you like it. Have a nice day.